Alright, so gonna do a movie review for the Super Mario Brothers movie um, that came out 2023. So I thought the movie was a lot of fun. It's I mean, if you played the Mario games, it has a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, Donkey Kong's in it a lot. It's kind of interesting. Princess Peach, they have to go. Well, I guess I'll do non-spoilers, but I really liked it. I did kind of think like, couldn't they have just made give them Italian accents? But they kind of do it a little bit here and there. But it's like Luigi and Mario's father is um is Italian, and his mom is, and they live in Brooklyn, and um. But yeah, I mean, I really liked it. It's a kids movie, but throughout my whole life, I've played a lot of the Mario games, not all of them, but yeah, I really liked it. Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, um, Toad, they're all there. Donkey Kong, and then Bowser, of course. So, um, but yeah, it's really colorful. It's got I actually like the music a lot. They kind of put some of their themes in there. Um, I don't know, maybe they could have done that a little bit more, but so overall though, I really liked it. It made a bunch of money, so I would think we're gonna get a sequel. They kind of set up a sequel, so it made 1.358 billion. So um, yeah, I'll do spoilers now, I guess. So Mario and Luigi are in the normal world and our world basically, and they're running a plumbing business, and it's not doing that well. And then they basically get sucked into the whatever I don't know what you call it, um the game world, I guess. And and then like right away Luigi gets captured, and then Mario has to go save him. He meets Toad. They go to the princess to go find the princess to help them get Donkey Kong on their side and Donkey Kong's army, which is pretty cool. I thought that was funny. They like went to the castle, and there's no, and she's not in the castle, so he has to go to another castle. That's kind of a nod to the one. I think Mario 64. So I think that was in Mario 64. There's like a bunch of castles, and you have to find where the princess is. Um, but yeah, the movie has tons of hidden gems from previous games. Um, and of course, there was the what was it, 1990 movie or 91? I know the movie has some fans. I've never been a big fan of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do a review of that movie. Um, I mean, I will give it this. It's unique at least, but so. But anyways, this is kind of what I always wanted for a Mario movie. I mean, it makes sense. It's animated. It's like the ones from '91 or whatever. It should have just been animated. Obviously, it would have been hand drawn animation, but that's probably what they should have done. But oh well. I like this one. I think everyone does a pretty good job. Um, Like I said, I think they could have done the Italian accent throughout the whole thing, but whatever. I mean, I think it did work. I mean, they kind of sounded like maybe they're from New York and maybe how you would think a plumber sounds from New York. But I've never been to New York, so but but yeah, so then they have to go and rescue Luigi, and Mario and the princess go, and then and then Mario has to fight Donkey Kong. And I thought that was funny. He like he got the cat suit, and then he's like, why am I dressed like a giant cat? But it's pretty funny. There's some funny jokes. Um, Chris Pratt does a pretty good job. Charlie Day is Luigi. Anna Anya Taylor Joy is uh is Princess Peach. Um, Jack Black I think is really good as Bowser. Um, who's Donkey Kong? Oh yeah, it's Seth Rogen. Yeah, he does. He's okay. He does fine. Uh, but I did really like Jack Black as Bowser. He's like in love with Princess Peach. Basically, the whole thing is for him to get married to Princess Peach, and he gets angry at Mario because he's he's like oh because she likes him, and he's jealous of Mario, and but yeah, and then then he's gonna have a wedding with her. So that's basically the whole gimmick. Um, but and I thought it was pretty cool that they all get like Mario Karts, and they all get to design theirs. And Toad's like this giant like off-roading behemoth. Thought that was cool. Um, I don't know. The movie's just a lot of fun. It has a lot of life to it. It's only like an hour and a half, so it's not that long. It's Illumination Studios, so Nintendo was smart. They like went to like they did all the Minions movies, so they go to like people who know what they're doing. So that makes sense. Um, so it's written by Matthew Fogel. Who I haven't seen the Minions Rise of Gru, Lego Movie 2. I saw the first Lego movie. I liked that, but the directors have done a bunch of animated movies. There's three directors. But I think if you're fans of the games, I think you like the movie. Um, but Toad was a lot of fun, and then they all get there to rescue Luigi, but then they're double crossed kind of, and he's gonna marry Princess Peach, and and then she is like I'm not, and then it's funny Bowser's gonna sacrifice you know like Donkey Kong. I think Donkey Kong's father, and a bunch of other ones, and he's like, "That's my gift to you is to sacrifice these people." It's like seems something like Bowser would do. Um, and then Mario, comes and he saves Luigi, who's falling to his death, and then basically Bowser like launches almost like a nuke. It seems like it, and he's gonna destroy. Uh, I think Toad's kingdom, and Mario goes and stops it, and but then that creates like then that gets sucked into the normal world, and then that explodes, which then sucks their world into the normal world, and and then Mario and Luigi have to fight Bowser, and get their strength together and their courage together. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. And then they get the star, which which is pretty cool. And they both get it. And Luigi actually saves Mario there, so I thought that was cool. Because Luigi doesn't have much to do in the movie, but he actually saves Mario. They both get the star. They both defeat Bowser. So, um, and the music at the end, the last act's really good. So designs for Mario and Luigi's parents and relatives were based on sketches made by Nintendo that went unused in games. Some of Bowser's roars are provided by Kenny James, the current voice actor in the game. When Luigi's phone rings, his ringtone is the startup jingle from the Nintendo GameCube. The default caller icon also resembles the default me on the Nintendo system since the Wii. Spike, the man in blue who mocks Mario and Luigi at Punch Out Pizzeria, is actually Foreman Spike. He was introduced in the Wrecking Crew, where Mario and Luigi work with hammers as demolition workers. Spike is an NPC who appears in the game as Mario and Luigi's rival, demolishing walls. Huh. Okay, that's like the original game, I guess. Was that, I think it was an arcade game. The musical piece performed by Bowser and Kamek. Oh yeah, his like little like wizard guy. That's in the, there's like all the characters are in there together as the piano in the famous underground theme from Super Mario Bros. 1985. So I actually thought that the writing was decent because like I love Mario, but I mean like like the plot isn't amazing. I mean either was this, but it like I liked how it all connected and it kind of made the internal logic of the game work. I felt like, which definitely the one from '91 didn't. Because I mean, it's like these should be animated movies, Like, um, I mean, that movie at least is original, like I said. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a review of that movie. The various carts and bikes all have gliders, as first introduced in Mario Kart 7. Jack Black used Darth Vader as inspiration for his Bowser voice. I thought he did a great job, and in the songs that he sings on the piano, it's pretty funny. And then in the end, he gets the blue shell, and he gets shrunken just like in the game. And then he's basically the captive of Toad, which is pretty hilarious. Okay. Toad's monster truck cart makes the same noise as his horn in Mario Kart 8. But yeah, and then in the end, there's an after credit scene where they show Yoshi's egg being hatched. So they're setting that up, I guess, for a sequel, which I would think they're already working on probably because this made tons of money. I guess Barbie just passed this movie, so A painting of the hunting dog from the Famicom NES game Duck Hunt can be seen at the end of the hallway in the apartment where Mario and Luigi take their first plumbing job. And yeah, it shows Mario playing a Nintendo too, the first Nintendo. So when Luigi arrives in the Darklands, he faces a skeleton turtle which he smashes by chance, only for it to reform once again seconds later. The character is Dry Bones, which was in Super Mario 3. Yeah, I noticed that. So, oh yeah, I thought it was pretty funny too when Mario sees Luigi. I think it's in the in whatever our world. Um, I think he's wearing the what is that? Like a is it like a dog costume or I know I thought it was funny. He's like, why are you dressed like a giant dog? Or maybe it's like a wolf costume. I forget, but um, anyways, yeah, I really liked it. I think it's a good time. I mean, it's a kids movie, so it's nothing too deep or intricate, but I thought they did a good job. I thought they did justice to the games. So I really don't have many complaints. I liked the music. Maybe they could have had some of the themes a little bit more, but Toad was great. Donkey Kong's great. I liked Mario and Donkey Kong's fight. Uh, thought that was pretty cool. And Princess Peach is really good too, and she kicks a lot of butt. Also, thought that was cool when she gets the ice flower, and then she freezes Bowser, and then he breaks his way out of it. That was really good. They all played off each other. And I mean, if anything, in the next movie, I hope Luigi gets a little bit more to do. Hopefully, they do that. Um, because he's kind of in the beginning of the movie and then the end of the movie, and a little bit in the middle, but he's captured throughout most of it. But maybe in the sequel, maybe give Luigi a little bit more to do. So there's many other references to other Nintendo franchises. The pizzeria is called Punch Out. Pizzeria after the video game Mice Tyson's Punch Out, in which Mario had a cameo as the referee. Oh, really? I don't even know if I played that. And a model of the Arwig fighter from Star Fox can be seen in Mario's bedroom, as well as a poster of Captain Falcon's Blue Pod Racer from F-Zero 1990 and sequels. Additionally, the game that Mario plays in the bedroom of the NES console is the classic Kid Icarus. Oh, I thought he was playing a Mario game. Okay, I've never played that, so that's interesting. I'm sure if my friend is watching this, he'll have played that. I have a good buddy who's really into retro games, so I mean I like retro games too. I just haven't played them in a while, but yeah, especially if you're really into retro games, check it out. There's a bunch of Easter eggs. I mean, I missed some of them. I thought he was playing Mario, but it's Kid Icarus from 1986. So, but yeah, yeah, I guess that's about it. I really liked it. I'm glad it made a bunch of money. So good movies should be rewarded with a bunch of money, in my opinion. Um, this summer had some flops. Even some movies I liked, like I liked The Flash. I know a lot of people hated it. I thought it was okay. Um, this is probably better, but again, it's animated. It's kind of hard to compare animated to live action, even though that movie's a bunch of CGI. But still, it's hard to compare them. But anyways, I guess that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And,